Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Kallari. Kallari is a melee assassin. First of all, he looks awesome. Just look at this guy. He looks wicked with his dual blades, and they give off a little purple trail render. But yeah, Kallari's not a laner. He's primarily like a roaming assassin to cause grief and disruption for the other team. And you'll see that as I discuss abilities. So of course he's got his left kick, basic melee attack. It's pretty low to start off with, but his attack speed's higher, so it kind of balances out. Now his right click ability is a form of escape. There's not really many abilities like this in the game at the moment. It's a backflip and you can do it up to 2 times. It's really good if you're in the jungle. It doesn't matter where, but generally you can use this to get up to the higher platforms. And then the other team can't really get to you. They've got to go the long way around where you've just zipped up. It's also it's not bad for horizontal movement, but vertical movement's really where it's at. And now onto his Q. His Q, I have a thing about his Q. So his Q is called Shadow Walk. It puts him into stealth, so you're invisible to the team unless they've got a sentry ward down or anything like that. But the issue, I have a big issue because it doesn't say it here, but it doesn't last for very long. It lasts for a couple of seconds, and in my opinion it's not enough to, even with the bonus movement speed, it's not enough to actually get you out there, get you to the enemy and then deal damage. I don't know, I think it needs improvement at the moment, but hell, that's just my opinion. Now onto his E. His E is called Blood Dagger. First of all, it does a lot of damage. 120 physical damage at its base. That's without any card adoptions you have on. And also, it applies a bleed stack, as it says. It does what it says on the tin. Bleed stack does 1% of the target's max health over 5 seconds. It's not a massive amount of bonus damage, but I guess it scales relative to the hero you're attacking. One thing about this ability, it won't just affect other heroes, it'll affect the creeps as well, which means if you're aiming at another like at a hero, but but there are creeps in the way, it will hit the creeps. It's not going to go through them, it'll just hit the first thing it sees, it comes into contact with, and that's that. Which is really irritating. One thing about this, in my opinion, this is quite hard to land. It's a lot of damage, but in my opinion, it's really hard to land. So you have to kind of time it right and try and catch the enemy off guard. Now, as all interesting, dash in a line, 400 physical damage. Now that's pretty good for an instant hit. 400 physical damage, really impressive. Again, it's quite, because it's got a slight delay on it, a very slight delay. It's quite hard to hit. It makes life, like if you can get ganks off with it, I'm struggling with him at the moment. I'm finding it quite hard to successfully gank with him. And in my opinion, Kallari at the moment does need a little bit of a boost to raise him up to other heroes similar to him. Also, while I'm here, I might as well talk. So his passive, you can see, his passive allows the whole team to see heroes on the map which are below 25% health. This is an ability. It can be used with other heroes quite well, and it also allows him to sprint to them if they're unaware of this ability. And then, because 25%, Kallari can tear through that pretty instantly as long as he can hit his attacks. So as I said before, Kallari's not really much of a laner. He's much better chilling in lane, looking for opportunities around the map, and then moving around. To start off with, I always get, of course, with everyone, health, mana potion, all that jazz. But then with that, I also get a harvester key. Because you're roaming so much, it's really good to get the harvester key. And also because you're roaming, it also allows you to pick up the harvester farm as well. And that's not only good, it might not appear as much farm at first, but it gets farmed for the whole team. One thing to be careful of with Kallari, you can see right here, he's quite brittle. He's taking a hell of a lot of damage here. So you've got to be careful. With that said, he does have 2 escapes, so it is possible to get away quite easy. See, that right there, you see from the time activated to the time the stealth disappeared on his Q, it didn't last long, and in my opinion, because of that, he's a relatively weak hero. That was a single jump. He's really, yeah, he's a relatively weak hero at the moment. It's really unfortunate because you want to love him. He looks wicked. He's an assassin. Everyone loves an assassin. These are the harvesters I was talking about to go to. But yeah, his Q, it doesn't last. It doesn't last long enough. And also with this high difficulty threshold of, you know, his abilities can be quite hard to target at times. It's really unfortunate. I think this hero, he needs a bit of a boost. Like if I really want to win a game, I don't pick this hero, which sucks because I think this hero could be fucking wicked. But at the moment, he's just not as good as other heroes. Also, like, you might be asking why I don't use him as a laner. It's because in lane, I don't like using a laner because he's quite, first of all, he's quite squishy. He doesn't have a whole lot of harass. And also, he's got very little push. His push is basically minimal. It's next to nothing. Like, all melee heroes have a bit of a cleave, but bar that, he's got nothing. He's got nothing at all. You could use his ult to push, but that's a big waste of his ult. And yeah, that's basically Kallari. One thing I should have mentioned earlier, there's an addition with his Q, with his stealth ability. After you get a kill, the cooldown will refresh, which means you've got an extra escape if you can secure a kill. Whilst that's what it says in the tooltips, there have been times where I've got a kill and the cooldown for it hasn't refreshed, so I'm not, yeah, I don't know, I'm not too sure how that works out. Also, while you're in stealth, you can still be damaged. You see, when you go into stealth and if they know you're there, if they know they're running at you, or you've just gone stealth and they're nearby, they can just randomly use their left click attacks and spam them round. And if they're lucky enough to hit you, you can still be damaged. You're not immune. So if you're caught in, say, Gideon's ult and you use stealth, you're still going to take a shit ton of damage, and it's going to be really unfortunate. But this is Kallari. Awesome hero. I want to love him. But at the moment, he just doesn't scale all that well, especially when compared to other heroes of a similar roaming, non-laning nature. It sucks. It really sucks. But you know, what can you do? That was his ult. That was his ult right there. Does a lot of damage. Surprised I hit it actually, because it kind of looks like I didn't hit him. But yeah, Kallari. He's one thing I would say. Kallari is a very fun hero to play, but he's not. Yeah, he's really not applicable. He's really not that impressive at the moment, which sucks because I really want him to be. I want him to be that assassin, that Ricky who just walks around murdering everyone he sees. But yeah, so that's Kallari. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any thoughts or any general thing to say, please do mention it in the comments below. If you think I'm full of shit, if you think this guy is absolutely wicked at the moment, and I'm just playing him wrong, please do say in the comments. I mean, I've played a lot with this dude, so this is what I think, but hell, I could be wrong, and you may have some gangbusters way of playing him. So please do let me know of that. I want to do more of these videos. If you want to see them, please do subscribe. Yeah, hope you learned something. Hope it helped. Hope it helps you to win games and whatnot. Other than that, all the best. Take it easy. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, etc. And have a good day, guys. Bye bye.